Welcome to Maine Public News Connect, original news stories from Maine Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, September 6th, and here are the week's top stories. Lewiston police say they will ask federal agencies for more technology and other resources to investigate crimes. They'll also ask the City Council for additional funding to increase foot patrols. The initiatives are part of an ongoing effort by Lewiston officials and community members to address an increase in gun violence. Police say there have been 27 gun-related incidents in the last 8 months, including the shooting death of a 17-year-old boy last month. Local advocates say more needs to be done to support young people at risk of getting swept up into gun violence. A few dozen local elected leaders and supporters gathered in Portland last week for the launch of a new group aimed at mobilizing Black voters for Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris and her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Black Mainers for Harris Walz plans to canvass, phone bank, and turn out voters of all backgrounds to support Democratic candidates up and down the ballot. Maine's House Speaker, Rachel Talbot Ross, helped create the group. She said it is open to Maine residents of all identities, but seeks to create a political home for Black voters. Talbot Ross said volunteers will focus much of their energy on Maine's highly competitive 2nd Congressional District, where a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives and an electoral college vote are up for grabs. United Way of Southern Maine will receive $5.4 million from the federal government over the next 2 years to help resettle new immigrants in the state. The money will go toward addressing challenges such as food insecurity, housing instability, and lack of transportation and medical services. The group says it's the largest amount of money it has received over the last several years to support immigrant resettlement. The grant is part of a more than $340 million federal program aimed at boosting services for immigrants as they await immigration court dates. A new report from the Maine Department of Labor documents decades of change in the state's workforce and how those changes have impacted the economy. Researchers say one of the key takeaways is the close link between population growth and job growth, which partly explains the state's current period of slower economic growth as the birth rate falls. The report also illustrates the state's transition away from manufacturing toward an economy driven more by healthcare, social assistance, and business services, mirroring a nationwide trend. This has been Maine Public News Connect. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as cPort Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, IDEXX, MaineHousing, Coastal Enterprises, CoverMe, the Sam L. Cohen Foundation, Koo and Patricia Yuen, Maine Health Access Foundation, and the Maine Department of Health and Human Services. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Yuen, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
cPort Credit Union, providing innovative banking solutions while actively supporting Maine's diverse communities. cPortCU.org.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com. At MaineHousing, they know that an affordable home is key. The First Generation program gives Mainers the chance to be the first in their family to own a home. Home ownership is possible. Learn more at MaineHousing.org. If you've lost your health insurance or had a major life event, you can find a plan that fits and financial help to pay for it at coverme.gov. Things are changing with MaineCare. Stay connected to stay covered. Update your information today at mymaineconnection.gov.